Thousands of pounds of dirt, big trucks, loud noise, taking you inside of Petco Park for Monster Jam up next. Eric, I love when you do that. Can you do it again?
I know.
Monster Jam, 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 jam.
It sounds so good.
Look at that truck,
Nobody
wow.
can do it as good as you. I'm actually inside of the Max D Fire. That's because apparently small children can't say maximum destruction, so we're making it easier for all the young ones out there. So excited. This is my first ever Monster Jam at Petco Park. I can barely have a driver's license. I don't know why they're letting me inside of this truck. We're going to talk to the driver of this truck, Tom Mintz. As soon as I get out, let's see if we can do this. Ready? Here we go. He's going to help me, I think. By the way, it's very dark and cramped in here. I don't know how they do it. Tom, you're going to have to... Ooh, there we go. Luckily, I had this fine gentleman to help me. 27 years you've been driving trucks. You are living, I feel like, so many little boys and girls' dreams.
It is. It's definitely my dream. You know, being here at Petco Park, better yet, what a great venue. What a beautiful stadium. Man, Monster Jam's here in San Diego. I can't wait to get out here and show it to everybody.
Okay, so this is your baby, the Max D Fire. Did you name it?
Absolutely, man. Anytime you got fire, you're bringing the heat.
Now, how much does this thing weigh?
It weighs 12,000 pounds, 12 foot tall, 12 foot wide, and costs about $250,000.
Now, I was asking you earlier, do you drive this bad boy home, you know, on the weekends, or where does it live?
I wish I could, you know, but unfortunately it doesn't get very good miles per gallon. It gets a lot of looks per mile, but it goes inside of a specially built transporter.
Okay, so Max D Fire, fan favorite among many. Who's your biggest competition in this year's Monster Jam?
Oh, there's great drivers at this event. You know, you have Gravedigger, you have El Toro Ice, you have Whiplash, you have Bakugan, you have Monster Energy. So many great events, you know, going on at Monster Jam. So many great drivers.
Now, what gives Max G the edge?
Man, it's just all about driving with your heart. You know, the way I look at it, I love this forever. Anytime you get out there and you get to perform for these amazing fans, you can do no wrong and nothing will stop you.
You said you've been doing this for 27 years, and you kind of like stumbled upon this, right?
Didn't, you know, I always wanted to do it, you know. Fortunately for me, I was a mechanic. I knew how to work on things. My dad was a mechanic. He got me involved. You know, we wanted the great opportunity to drive a Monster Jam truck. Never thought it'd be possible. Worked hard on our dreams, kept pushing forward, got a great opportunities along the way, a lot of help. Took that dream and rode it all the way to the top.
I have to ask you, how does it feel to be behind the wheel of this ginormous truck?
Empowering. You know, when you're driving a modern Monster Jam truck that's engineered to the tens, nothing can stop you. The tricks they can perform are amazing. Huge backflips, two-wheel donuts, so many cool things they can do. You gotta see it.
Okay, so we're going to be live here at Petco Park all morning long. I just want to let you know, anchors, I did loose IFB, so if you're talking to me, I can't hear you guys, but stay tuned. I hear they're going to have me changing a tire potentially.
Ooh, wow. You mean a tire that's
Maybe
taller than her?
Something a little bit smaller. I don't know. We'll see. So stay with us.
This is nice because she can't hear us right now, so we can basically say whatever we want to her.
I know.
You look very small next to that huge tire there, as do we all.
26 million pounds of dirt and a ton of destruction, taking you inside of Monster Jam at Petco Park. They are so big, it's very overwhelming. 12,000 pounds, I think one of these tires is about 700 pounds. Absolute insanity. However, I feel very powerful inside of this truck. And guess what? They're actually letting me control it. I can't drive it yet. There's a noise ordinance. Oh, look at that. That's me controlling that 700-pound tire. Wait, the driver, Tom, is telling me to go the other way. There we go. Look at that. Boom. How does it feel to have complete control of 700 pounds? Four-wheel steering, by the way, right? Tom, steering? Yeah. He's like, yes. It's very small inside of this truck, by the way. I'm going to sneak on over to the other side so we can talk to the driver of Max D Fire. Let's see if I can get out here in one piece. Tom's going to help me. Hold on. All right. He's going to help me down. Now, Tom has actually been driving for about 27 years, 17 of those with the Max D. Are you laughing at me, buddy?
You're crazy, man. You're having a great time, which I love. You know, anybody who comes to Monster Jam has the most fun ever.
Okay, so please tell me, you said when you were a little kid you started playing with monster trucks and you just got it in your head and you did it. You are a monster truck driver.
I know. I took that amazing dream that never thought was possible, rode it all the way to the top. It's been the funnest time of anyone's life.
So here's the deal. I've never been to a Monster Jam. I'm going this Saturday, so I want you to tell people what they can expect, because you guys do tricks, you do freestyle apparently, not dancing, like truck moves.
Yes, racing's amazing. You know, 2 Monster Jam trucks at the same time, common starting line, head to head, racing one another. We bracketed them up, we eliminate them every round. Comes to the last 2, that's the final round. Whoever wins that's the champion of racing. And then skills challenge. That's when the drivers are doing the coolest tricks they can, voted on by the fans on your phone. And then, you know, whoever is the best fan favorite there wins that. But then mine and everyone's favorite is freestyle. 2 minutes on the Monster Jam course, doing the coolest tricks, jumping the biggest, doing whatever you can to perform these amazing fans in huge backflips.
What are your patented tricks?
Man, I love to do backflips. I love to do the big air. I love to have a great time.
I'm like getting very excited. And the best part is I can just whip out my phone and tell you what tricks to do. Get out of town. We are not going anywhere. We're going to be live all morning long at Petco Park for Monster Jam. Tom Mintz, driver of Max D Fire.
Max
Thanks
D.
for being with us this morning.
Yeah.
Jenny, can you hear us now?
Back to you guys.
Can you hear us now?
What was that?
Can you hear us?
I can hear
okay.
you.
Okay, good.
I wanted to know
Yeah, I can hear you.
where does he store that
Yeah,
thing?
it's 12 feet
It's
tall.
12,000
and
pounds.
12 feet wide.
This is something I asked him as well. I go, where do you store this? Can I see you driving down like westbound on the 8 with the Max D?
Rolling on it.
No, Tom. Where does this truck go in the off time, or how do they move it?
Goes inside of a semi-trailer, you know. You put different tires on, small tires, that go
Okay.
inside of an 8-foot
Sure.
wide vehicle. It's hard to get a 12-foot wide truck into an 8-foot
I was going to
trailer.
say,
I know.
But we
I've
do
never
it.
seen a 12
I just
foot
wanted to
tall
see-
semi like that.
Well, I wanted to see this like parked in his. He's actually from Illinois, fellow Illinoisan.
Oh, cool.
Boom, like parked in your backyard or something. But no, you do actually have a track in your yard. You said.
I do, you
Oh,
know.
wow.
Fortunately, I live next to Monster Jam University, where we get to train all the new drivers. We get to make them into superstars.
That
Jam
is
University.
so cool.
By the way, just in case, Eric, you're looking for a side gig.
I might be going back to school now. Monster Jam University? That sounds like
I mean, he's
every kid's dream come
literally
true.
living the
Yeah.
dream.
Well, if you were here last year at Monster Jam, you may know that Dragonoid had a rough time. Will he redeem himself? Stay tuned. We're talking with the driver up next. Good morning. Oh, it just stopped right when we went live. There was like a car alarm going off for the last 5 minutes. Hopefully none of your trucks hit that. Hey, you guys, I don't know if you were here last year at Monster Jam, if you recognize Dragonoid or this guy right here, Camden Murphy, the driver of Dragonoid. Now, your first debut in San Diego with this truck was last year. Not such a great year, I hear.
No, it really wasn't that great. We came off of the debut weekend of Bakugan Dragonoid in Anaheim, and it was great. We won just about everything. Then we come to San Diego, and the luck kind of hit the bottom. But hey, we're here back. I'm excited about it. This year, we're kicking our Stadium Tour Yellow off here in San Diego, so I'm pumped. This is the first event of the year, and I'm not going to leave this truck in one piece by the end of this weekend.
I love how I tried to bring you down and like talk about the bad times. You're like, nah, we are going to redeem ourselves this year. You are really cool. Camden and I were talking off camera. Now, you are not only a Monster Jam truck driver, but you're in NASCAR as well, and you're the only one I think that does that.
Yeah, I actually been racing in NASCAR since 2014, had a lot of success in racing, and just found myself at Monster Jam University in 2016. Graduated as part of that class with 12-time Monster Jam World Finals champion Tom Mintz, and but here tearing it up in the Monster Jam world. 2017 Rookie of the Year and 2019 Rising Star. I've had a blast, so incredibly fortunate, and just having so much fun.
So I want to talk about Monster Jam University, because if you guys were watching the show earlier, I was talking to Tom Mintz, who does the training for Monster Jam University. How does one apply to Monster Jam? I mean, do you have to write like an essay? How does that work?
You actually head to monsterjam.com, fill out an application, but there's a lot of great criteria and stuff that goes on with it. Obviously, being able to speak well and present yourself well.
You have to speak well to drive a truck?
Maybe, I mean, kind of, yeah, that's kind of part of it. You know, we're in front of 60,000 fans, and just being able to connect with everybody. But not only that, we have these pit parties, and just being able to be one-on-one and connect with someone, just being genuine and having a whole lot of fun, being able to sign autographs, take pictures, and all that in pit parties is a blast. But kind of stuff like that.
That's true. You do need some like people skills. What's really interesting, you were telling me, so you go and you apply to Monster Jam University. But if you're at home right now watching and you have no background in driving trucks, that's cool because they accept anyone. Doesn't mean you're going to pass the course, but you know what I mean? I mean, tell me the stats of how many people actually got hired.
Yeah, so when I went through the program, there were about 70 people or so that auditioned for the job, and we only hired about 6 people. I was one of those 6, incredibly fortunate for it. So it's really crazy just because of how many that we put through the program, but it's awesome because anybody can do it. You have to dream big. I dreamed big. I was a little kid sitting right where you guys are right now, wanting to drive my very own Monster Jam truck, but I never gave up, and I dreamed big, and here we are.
NASCAR driver, monster truck driver, mechanic, stay tuned because later in the show, Camden's going to teach me how to change a tire. Not on my Honda. Maybe on this truck, I don't know. We'll see.
I tell you, the noise they make at those events, we've been to them, we've taken the kids there. You got to have those headphones on. You got to put the earplugs in. It is loud, but it is so much fun to see.
It shakes your entire body. Like my daughter was mortified. She's like, "Get me out of here, mommy. I don't want anything to do with it."
But early.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Getting down and dirty at Monster Jam. Stick around to see if I can change this tire up next. They haven't revved them yet because there's a noise.
That's right.
The neighbors don't want to hear it.
No, not quite yet.
Disappointed. Wait, where's your Monster Jam?
Monster Jam. This Saturday.
I feel like he's trying out for a new job.
I am. Are they hiring? Please put in my resume.
I'll ask.
Okay.
I've been having so much fun at Petco Park for Monster Jam all morning long. I'm back with Camden Murphy. I'm going to call him a noob. That's a gaming term. You're a newbie to the monster truck driving world. Your truck right behind us, the Bakugan Dragonoid, did I say it correctly?
You did. You spot on. You got it.
Okay, now, I know you don't want to talk about this, Camden, but we're going to talk about it. Last year you were here. It was kind of a rough start for you. I think tears were shed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the greatest. I'm not going to lie. We came off of a great weekend in Anaheim, won just about everything, and then we came to San Diego, and it just went all down.
It all went to heck, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But Camden, you are here to redeem yourself. Dragonoid is going to take it all, right?
Absolutely. We're here. I'm ready for it. This is our first event with Monster Jam Stadium Tour Yellow. I'm pumped. It's going to be, we're going to tear it up this weekend. I promise.
You're a youngin' as well. I just want to pick on you this entire interview. You're only 24 years old. You drive for, right, 24? Is that what we?
23, 24.
23,
Like that, yeah.
we don't know. But you drive for NASCAR. You drive these trucks. You're a very talented kid. You went to Monster Jam University to be able to do this, which is, I feel like, a lot of little boys and girls' dream.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was sitting on the couch, too, dreaming and watching Tom Meents, Charlie Pauken, and some of these great athletes tear it up every weekend on TV, and I was like, man, I want to do that one day, and here we are. I never gave up.
That's actually a very good point. You actually have to be an athlete of some sort to do this. Not anyone can just get behind the wheel of a truck and drive a 12,000-pound vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason why we go to Monster Jam University and train with Tom Meents, to try to get yourself physically and mentally in shape to drive one of these trucks, to jump 30, 40, 50 feet in the air, and trying to control the front and rear steer, handle 1,500 horsepower is crazy.
How does it make you feel to be, doing these flips and like controlling this giant beast?
It's a dream come true, really. I mean, again, like I said, I was sitting on the couch watching Monster Jam on TV and always wanted to do it, always dreaming about it. And here I am. Now I'm doing it. I'm living a dream. I absolutely love it.
So here's the thing. When something goes wrong with one of these trucks, you have a pit crew kind of help change the tires. A couple weeks ago, my Honda Civic, I had a flat tire. I'm like, oh, God, what do I do? My mom's like, call AAA. I'm like, oh, duh, that's what you do. You just call your pit crew. Can I try and help you change this tire? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Let's do it.
what do I do? I'm going to give you the microphone.
Right.
Can you do a play-by-play of me trying to change this tire? Okay, Camden Murphy, you do my job. I'll do yours.
I got this.
There you go.
Alrighty, so all you gotta do is grab onto the impact. She's got it in her hand.
Heavy.
Yeah, so take that socket and put it on the bolt there. There you go, and press the trigger and hold. Boom, you got it. Perfect, there's one. Boom. See if we can get another one. Beautiful, beautiful. That was perfect. Now we just rock the tire off.
Oh,
Yeah, so basically just rock the tire side to side. It's really hard to do just because we're on the dirt right now, but that's what I've got a crew guys for. It's 600 pounds. I don't know if...
Is this like do you guys get like a donut for this thing when you get it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta work out a little bit,
Camden, what are you saying? I do work out. I can know you. I'm wearing this big jacket, so you can't tell, but my biceps are huge.
All right, you got
You know what I'm saying? I think I can't hear the anchors, so if they're making fun of me, I can't hear it. They're probably rapping me.
No. We actually want this just to keep on going. In fact, we were hoping there would be an arm wrestling match between the two of you. She does have biceps, so
oh, they
watch
want
out.
us to arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Ready?
That
Go.
is a giant tire. She's right. Oh.
Speaker.
By the way, Dragonoid, one of the coolest looking trucks. So whether it did well last year or is going to do well this year, pretty sweet looking.
come to me.
Yes,
Can
go
I say
ahead.
something?
Go ahead.
Yes, you're back.
This tire is 700 pounds and it's 66 inches. We asked Siri how tall that is. 5'5", which is taller than the both of us.
Yeah, that's actually
Right?
that's sad.
I'm
You
sorry.
are wearing shoes to make it a little taller too.
I didn't.
You did say that earlier, so.
You're never gonna do another interview again, are you?
I love how he's like, I'll just leave this to the pit crew to worry about.
Thanks, Jenny.
All right.
Hey, by the way, if that thing just falls right off, it's going to squish the two of you.
Watch out. It might roll right over you.
Yeah, probably will squish us.
You need to give her one of those like machine jackets, you know, like bulletproof jackets. All right, thanks guys, appreciate it. That is a cool looking truck though.
I still want to see them like change the tire, like a pit crew, like pull it right off, slide
I think
the next
that's like
one
a
right
four-man deal.
Yeah, that's not a one-man job.
That's gonna be fun out there.
And we're live at Monster Jam at Petco Park. Which truck will be the champ? Stay with us.
Popped up.
Hi! I thought you guys were gonna bypass me for a second. I was like, no, do not skip me, because guess what? The noise ordinance finally lifted. Why do people gotta have quiet till 8 o'clock in the morning? Can't we like start revving things up at 6 a.m.?
5 a.m. Really.
But yeah, 5 a.m. I'm here with Camden Murphy, one of the newer drivers this year for Monster Jam. He is the driver of Bakugan Dragonoid. Welcome.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited to be out of San Diego. It's my second time here. I'm pumped about it. Last time wasn't too great, but I'm planning on tearing it up here today.
I thought you didn't want to talk about that. You're like, you keep bringing up how last year was not so good, but hey, this year you got it. You're going to pull some tricks. I know for those of you who haven't been to Monster Jam, you guys have several different competitions, right? You do freestyle, you do tricks. What tricks are your forte?
Well, truthfully, probably the moonwalk. The moonwalk is definitely my thing. That's where you stand the truck up on its front two tires and balance it. But like you said, we have a lot of different competitions. We start the event off with racing head-to-head. Then we go into the skills competition where we try to get the truck on two wheels any which way we can. Then that is judged by the fans. And then we cap the show off with freestyle, everybody's favorite, and that is also judged by the fans.
So here's the deal. You and I are in the stands because since that noise ordinance has been lifted, the trucks are starting to warm up. So we're going to have them rev up their engines if possible, and they're going to run a couple laps. Now, we're saving all the good stuff, the tricks, the freestyle, for the show. Oh, there they go. Oh, so loud. Oh! Now, I don't think you guys can hear me at all. But that's the Max D Fire. Yeah. Woo! Okay, now I see why there's a noise ordinance. I see how that works. Maybe if you're bringing small children to Monster Jam, bring the earbuds. That might help a little bit. That was Tom Mintz, who is the driver of Max D Fire. You're going to be out there tonight. And then Monster Jam does come back the 15th, February 15th as well. I want to mention there's a pit party, so people can actually get tickets 2:30 to 5:30. Come out, meet and greet with drivers just like you, and they get to ride in the Gravedigger, which is way behind us.
Yeah, the pit party is one of the best parts and the whole best experience about the entire event. It's just like any other motorsports event out there. The most access to the drivers and the trucks, signing autographs, taking pictures, and spending so much time with the fans. That's what it's all about. If it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
Exactly, and I do want to mention one thing because we were talking about this during the break. You're doing something for a good cause. You're a special ambassador this year.
Yeah, so actually Monster Jam, we started a partnership with St. Jude with This Shirt Saves Lives. I'm wearing it right now.
Buddy.
This shirt saves lives right here. So if you text MJSTY to 785-833, donate $20 a month, you can get your very own This Shirt Saves Lives. We're actually doing something special, extra special this weekend with This Race Saves Lives, and we have actually an auction going on as well with a lot of different things, tables, helmets, all sorts of really cool stuff, but it all goes to St. Jude for the great cause.
So there you go, Monster Jam tomorrow night, 7 p.m., or you can check out the pit party 2:30 to 5:30 as well. Right before, you'll get to see Camden Murphy. Will he redeem himself with Bakugan Dragonoid? I think he's going to do it, man. This shirt's going to save his life, I think, out on the field. So check it out, and Monster Jam is back on February 15th as well. Back to you.
Somehow we could still hear you,
Yeah,
even
we
with
could.
the truck in the background, but it did remind me of you looking for a parking spot at the station in the morning, zipping around, revving your engine on your Civic. Yeah.
Accurate. I'm shocked that my voice is so powerful that you
It
can
is.
hear me over that. And
is.
Yeah.
that is saying quite a lot about the sound of my voice.
No, it's the
I should
microphones.
stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The technology. Jenny, thank you. I can understand why they have